guys and welcome to today's video. Today I thought I would share with you this look. It's quite a glowy, summery, bronzy, effortless look, but I still think it's quite put together. I love this mascara, it is amazing, and everything is L'Oreal, so super inexpensive, and I know you guys love the drugstore videos, so hopefully you will love this one too. So let's get started with the video. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the L'Oreal Nude Magique Cushion Foundation, and I have been using this for about a week now and I love this foundation so much. In all honesty, I think L'Oreal foundations are like my favourites. They're so good, and if you haven't seen this one before, it's got a cushion in there and then a little pad to apply it with. I apply mine with a beauty blender, but I have tried it with the pad and it works really well. The reason this pad's clean is because I have other shades and I've used it with those, but today I'm going to apply it with my beauty blender. I just dip it in there and then apply to my face. A little goes a long way, so I just like to see how I get on before applying more. My favourite thing about this foundation is that it's got quite a dewy finish, which I love because I do have dry skin, and I think particularly in summer it just looks so much more natural to have dewy skin over matte skin, but obviously you can powder over it if you're more of a matte skin fan. So that's just evened my overall skin tone. I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of the L'Oreal True Match Concealer as an eyeshadow primer. And I will come back to this concealer to actually conceal. But now I'm moving on to my eyeshadow, and I'm going to use a mixture of L'Oreal La Palette's Nude in beige and also a bit of the L'Oreal Bronze Glam La Terre Healthy Glow in number 2 on my eyes, because I'm after a sun-kissed, effortless summer look, and I think these bronzy shades would look incredible on the eye. But I'm going to start with a mixture of these 3 shades and just apply that all over the lid. This is the second shade in from the left. It's a super pretty champagne shade. And then using the third shade, I'm just going to define my crease a tiny bit. I just want to do this really lightly because I am going to go in with a different shade to define it a little bit more. I'm just bringing it above my crease, slightly onto my brow bone. And I'm just going to take a touch of this shade just here to really add a little tiny bit more depth. And then just to make the look a little bit more fun, I love the look of this orangey shade, and it's super wearable as well. I'm just going to take a little bit of that over my lid. Don't be scared to use cheap products on the eyes. It works really well. Love these shades so much. Now I'm just going to work on my brows, and I'm going to use L'Oreal Brow Master in the shade Too Cool Brunette. I really don't like my brows too warm, so this shade is perfect for me. Don't like to do anything too harsh either, which is why I really like crayons. As long as they're like nice small crayons like this one, I think you can get a really soft brow look. And then I'm just gonna brush that through with the other end. You don't want overly sculpted brows because you're supposed to look effortless at a festival, right? So a fairly natural eye look, so of course I'm gonna go full on with the mascara, and I'm gonna use the new Miss Hippie Mega Volume Mascara. I am all about the volume, you all know this by now. It's got a slightly hourglass brush, and I love hourglass brushes, but I am gonna start by just curling my eyelashes just for a little bit of extra lift. I'm just going to start with one coat. If you start right at the lash line, you're less likely to need eyeliner, and I think I'm going to skip it altogether today. So as you can see, you get a really nice amount of volume and length, which is really nice, but I am going to go in with a second coat, and it's totally not clumpy. Whilst that dries a tiny bit, I'm just going to run that orange colour under my lash line, along with this darker shade that we used earlier. So I'm just going to use the brown right on the outside of my lash line and fade it a little bit more into that orange. And for a little bit added drama, you can do the same along the top lash line, just with a dark brown eyeshadow. It's much softer and more summery than black liner. I'm just going to apply a second coat. This is 2 coats on this side and 1 on this side. Super voluminous and not clumpy at all, which is incredible. I'm going to use a tiny bit of the waterproof one on my bottom lash line, and then obviously repeat on the other eye. And again, that's all of the volume and the length with no clumps. I'm pretty impressed. Now, because I'm all about that bronzy glow, of course I have to use the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Cushion de Soleil, which is similar to the foundation. Well, it's the same packaging and same concept, but it's actually a bronzer. Again, if you want, you can really easily, especially I think for the bronzer, it's so easy to apply with this. But because I'm a bit of a creature of habit, I'm just going to apply it again with my beauty blender. Firstly, apply across the top of my forehead. This both shortens it and just makes it look more bronzed. And I do have quite a wide forehead. And then along my cheeks. This blends really seamlessly. It's just such a good product for anyone that likes bronzer. But just be careful to tap and not wipe. The same thing goes with the foundation. It's just the best way to apply the product and maintain coverage. And as you can see, super bronzed and super effortless as well. Almost finished and going in with my concealer. It's going to help just clean up this area a little bit. You can use either a brush or your fingers, both work really well. This concealer is lovely, so it just blends effortlessly. This is a festival look. I want this to last all day, no matter if it rains or is stupidly hot, which in England you're likely to have both on the same day. But I need to powder just center my face. I want to keep the glow, but I want to also make my makeup last all day. So going with L'Oreal True Match powder, and I'm just going to powder particularly under my eyes where I've got concealer. This will also stop your concealer creasing if that's something you're prone to. Then just going back into my Glam Bronze. And with this you can really customise it to your taste. For example, if you're very into pinks but not really into oranges, or you just want that look for that day, just kind of avoid that colour a little bit. Today I'm going to avoid the pink a tiny bit. I just want more of a bronzy, peachy look. And I'm just going to go over where I applied my bronzer lightly for even more glow. You don't need to do this, but since I've got one of the L'Oreal Blush Sculpt Trios and I like a highlight, I'm just going to highlight using the lightest colour a little bit. You could also use a lightest shade from the palette under my brow bone, but I just found that this colour is a little bit more shimmery. I love a good inner corner highlight. For lips I want something really effortless, and for that the Sexy Balms are amazing, especially these ones. These are the sheer ones, and the colour I'm going for is Gossip. Just because it's like a really nice pale colour. They smell incredible. So this is the final look, and I hope you guys like it. I personally love it. Kind of want to wear this look for the rest of summer, and I think I probably will. Although I use a lot of products, I think it still looks quite effortless. It's glowy but still quite polished, and I'm in love with this mascara and this lip colour. I think the lip colour is perfectly effortless. You can wear it on the beach or you can wear it going out, and then the mascara is just incredible. I haven't got the time to faff around with fake lashes, and this one really delivered the volume without delivering the clumps, which is amazing. But please like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you all very soon. Bye!